In 1776, the American colonies lived under the rule of the British Empire, the most powerful force on Earth at the time. British soldiers occupied cities, laws were imposed from across the ocean, taxes were demanded without representation. To resist was not protest, it was treason, and treason meant death. For years, frustration simmered. Colonists were expected to obey a distant king who neither understood their lives nor shared their struggles. Trade was restricted, voices were silenced, freedom existed only in whispers. Then came a moment that would redefine history. On July 4, 1776, colonial leaders gathered and made a decision few believed they would survive. They signed Declaration of Independence, a document that openly challenged the authority of King George III. This was not symbolic, it was a public death warrant. If the revolution failed, every signer would be hunted down and executed. There was no turning back. The Declaration did more than announce separation. It introduced a radical idea to the world. That power does not come from kings, bloodlines, or empires but from the people themselves. It declared that all individuals are born with natural rights, and that governments exist only to protect those rights. These words were dangerous. At a time when monarchs ruled by divine authority, this document challenged centuries of tradition. It questioned the very foundation of imperial rule, and it gave ordinary people something they had rarely been offered before: ownership of their future. The consequences were immediate. War intensified, lives were lost, cities burned. The gamble was enormous. Failure meant annihilation. Success meant something the world had never fully seen before: freedom. The impact of that decision reached far beyond the colonies. The ideas written in that declaration echoed across continents. They inspired revolutions in France, Latin America, and beyond. They reshaped political thought and laid the groundwork for modern democracy. What began as a rebellion became a blueprint. One document transformed scattered colonies into a united force. One decision challenged the world's most powerful empire. And one moment in 1776 proved that ideas, when people are willing to die for them, can change the course of human history forever.